the call, she's like, Katie's on her way. I was like, what? Like, we just like came from all this. And like, she even told me before, like, she still had stuff to figure out with Katie, not like feelings wise, because she told me, so, like, she's always going to be in love with me. Like, her and I have both already developed feelings for other people, but like, we both said, like, it's like always going to be us. And like, that's why it sucks, because like, the whole time we were like talking about marriage and shit. Okay, so like, rewinding it back, Katie like came to where we were eating lunch before the flight, so I was kind of blindsided, but I was like, okay, like, I understand. She's like, Katie like wants you to stay. I was like, okay, like, I have nothing to hide, anything that you're gonna be hurt by, Liv, like, it's just gonna be me talking about my feelings for KB, but like, you weren't in my life. So, and so Katie literally just brought a bunch of letters that I wrote to her when I was in treatment, which is fine, I wasn't with Liv then. And she also told me to write to her, and she called me there. But basically, I think it just kind of fucked that Jay was brought into this, because Jay was only brought into it because Katie was mad Olivia and I were together. And I also told Katie when I was talking to Jay and I were never serious. I told Katie I would stop talking to Jay for her. I did. And so Katie wanted to know that from Jay, and obviously I wouldn't tell Jay, hey, I'm going to leave you for someone. So she was, one, mad about that, and then two, mad seeing me with Liv, and me obviously telling Liv that we've been texting. And so that's why she's completely like F you to me right now. But like, she drove me to the airport. Liv ended up staying with her. I already knew this was going to be bad because, and I love Katie's family. I do. Like, they took me in. But, of course, they're going to be, like, protective over the daughter. So, and they're already texting, like, Liv, like, bad things about me. Or, like, why do you have to do this to Katie again? Like, put her in the middle of this, like, get embarrassed. Like, I kind of understand it, but, like, this, I only told Olivia that her and I were texting, so that's why I was like, what the fuck. And also, I don't think it's appropriate that adults have ever gotten involved. I don't think it's appropriate that Steve likes Sam. No, I'm not like doing a story time. I'm not talking about anything or slandering them. I'm just saying, like, recently in California. I'm just saying, like, we're all human, but, like, I don't deserve, like, what I'm getting, or, like, to have, like, received what I did again. Like, I literally was just, like, with the girl, like, my first love, like, being told, like, we're gonna end up together, like, we just need time. So, like, getting posted, like, with this other girl. Like, and I understood, like, even after, like, when we were together, she was like, I'm not gonna, like, ghost you, like, for Katie, like, we'll all figure it out. And then after, when I got home, she was like, hey, like, when we all had that talk, it, like, shows me how much you mess with people's heads, like, and, like, I'm understanding. I was like, okay, and I just replied, like, I'll see you later, Liv, and that was it. And then I see, like, all this stuff on Twitter, like, I'm gonna tell my side, blah, blah, and this, like, still isn't my side. I'm not slandering them. I'm telling, like, what happened recently. But, like, I feel, like, completely blindsided, because it's, like, they're trying to shove something in my face, and, like, for KB the whole time to be like, Liv's just visiting LA to see her friends, like, I don't have feelings for her, like, all this stuff, and then, like, she was caught in it because obviously, like, Liv told me. I feel, like, really fucked over, and I feel like Liv is getting manipulated. Like, obviously I've done fuck shit in the past, but, like, these two people came back into my life both knowing that, and I just told the truth to, like, Liv. And so, one, KB's pissed off, and then Liv is just around that. So I really don't know what flipped the switch for, like, story time to, like, come out, or, like, post, or, like, to go to Georgia together. Like, we literally, Liv and I did not end on bad terms at all. So swaggy. So it really is one step forward, 3 steps back. No, obviously, like, Katie, like, was mad. She saw, like, videos of Liv and I, which obviously, like, wasn't the most sensitive thing to do to her, but it was, like, raw, authentic. Like, that's just Liv and I, and also, like, we were mad at her. Like, she lied to me about having feelings for my girlfriend, and she didn't tell Liv we were texting, and she said all this bad stuff about me. But, like, I get, like, the bad stuff because, like, I've heard them before. Like, I'm human. I've talked bad about people. Like, I still do, sadly. why did I get back with Liv? And I didn't get back with Liv. I also didn't plan on seeing Liv in LA. The only person I asked to see in LA was Katie. And she was busy the whole time. Liv invited Angel to a party knowing I was with Angel, and she admitted that. And I saw Liv, like, that's just, like, how we are. And, like, we both said we're still, like, in love with each other. I do have feelings, like, for KB. Like, I love both of the girls. But at the end of the day, like, I see my future with Liv, and, like, I know Liv sees her future with me. Like, she told me so many times over this weekend. And also, OP, like, sweet girl. Like, when I dogged on her, it's only because, like, yeah, like, that's, like, the love of my life, and, like, you're with, like, but, like, she also, like, said, like, bye, guys, because she saw messages between them two, and, like, I should, like, believe that it was only, like, Liv having feelings, but, like, she saw messages between, like, the two of them talking about, like, the feelings and shit like that, so she was like, outie. Are you gonna fight for Liv? I mean, I always have been, like, trying, but, you know, at the end of the day, people are gonna do what they want to do. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. And guys, no, like, I love myself, and I did before too, like, even before treatment, but, like, now I have all the tools. It just sucks, like, when the person you see your future with, like, you're with them all this weekend, and, like, everything was real and authentic, and then this shit's happening again. No, Skylar never apologized to me. Like, the whole family hasn't. Yeah, like, I obviously know, like, Olivia admitted having feelings to Katie to me, but she said, like, no one's, like, ever gonna be me, and she's, like, the happiest with me, and, like, she's still in love with me and always will be, so I'm not worried about that. I'm, like, obviously, like, we needed our time, like, we weren't just getting back together. Obviously, like, I fucked up with the things, and, like, even if I didn't, like, we wouldn't be necessarily compatible, like, to work at this time on. But, like, we also did mention, like, in the future, try things out, so that's why, like, all this, like, sucks. You keep posting new crushes to make her jealous. That's why she can't get. I haven't done anything to make anyone jealous, actually. Last time I texted Liv was a picture of a tweet saying, like, we don't have drama, question mark, because it said she's gonna tell a story time. And before that, I was, okay, I'll see you later, Liv, after she said, like, she couldn't continue being friends with me right now. And I respected that, because, like, I understand, even though it's hard. Like, I just want the best for her. But to see, like, all this shit, like, KB come to Georgia, like, right after all this, and, like, to see the tweets or, like, the shade, like, I don't deserve that. Especially, like, the last thing when I talked about Katie, she's like, I'll never become friends with Jay. I don't want to trauma bond again. Like, I'll always love you, I'll never talk bad about you. And then she ended up saying, like, I just can't have you in my life because I can't end up dead. But the thing that sucks is, like, I would be friends with, like, KB again, but obviously, like, when all this shit happens, you can't just be friends with someone. Like, there's a certain, like, part of me that has to respect myself, especially, like, after this. And, like, she should respect herself because, like, I've hurt her before, but, like, it's the fact that she decided to come back to talking to me after everything. Yes, I am single. Beep, 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 beep. Obviously, Liv's family, like, doesn't like me because, like, she's been hurt, like anyone. Like, my family, that's one thing I'm so happy about. I was raised a certain way, and they have manners that they would not slander a teenager or anyone on social media multiple times. And my lawyer wouldn't like tweets slandering a 19-year-old when I also have some, like, I have so much about everyone that I could say, and I'm just trying to talk about this situation after I was done with treatment. And I don't want you guys to talk bad about anyone, no. What do I think about them together? Obviously, like, I'm not even trying to be, like, full of myself right now. Katie told me a week ago she was in love with me. And then I was with Olivia this weekend, and she said no one's gonna be me, that she sees her future and her, like, children with me, and that she developed feelings for someone like I have, even after we ended, but no one is gonna be her or I. And, like, I know that. So I should just move to Australia. Yeah, if anything's meant to be, it will happen. But it's like, I don't know why anything had to happen. Like, I was, like, respectful afterwards and understood. And, like, also, this isn't, like, me shading them. Like, I haven't mentioned some things that happened. Like, this is just, like, after treatment. Like, the storyline for, like, what happened this weekend. Why did Jay FaceTime KB? This is what I'm saying. Like, KB, like, reached out to her, obviously, because, like, she was upset about Liv and I. Why did I kiss Olivia? Because I love her, and, like, that's a person, like, I see myself marrying. Like, I don't know. Are Sam and I good? Yeah. Sorry, I'm reading these. It's, like, kind of hard with glasses on. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be dumb fights for someone that doesn't want to be fought for. I'm just, like, gonna wait, but, like, not wait for someone. I'm gonna do me, like, have my fun, focus on myself. But, like, hopefully, like, that is, like, the end thing. Australia. I moved to Australia. Hi, Ollie. These are going so fast, I can't even read the one I was trying to say. No, obviously Jay and I aren't fine, especially what I said on live, which I do apologize for, like, the not my type and stuff. The age thing was true. Yeah, of course I see myself marrying her. Like, we both do. Like, she can try to say otherwise now, with the people that she's around, but I know like what she said and like what we have for each other. Like, you know, shit may change. Like, I'm still 19, but like as of now, I do think we'll come back in the future. Like we both said, like it's real. We can't just be friends, but like we both said, like we can't like see ourselves with anyone else, and like and also this is not like what I was even gonna say when I had to fight back when I heard that they were gonna tell their side. Like one that came out of like thin air. I don't even know where that came from. But this is literally just like from after treatment, like one little thing, because I had to talk about talking to the Katie part, and then California this weekend. This is like, I'm not really bashing like every single person that I could, because like I love both of the girls. Like it sucks that I even had to do this, but like what's happening is my treatment was just for anxiety and depression, because like obviously Liv, Katie, OP being there, like same day we ended again with like so many other people, and then them making TikToks and like saying this stuff, like it hurt. It did. But like I get like, and Liv has apologized, and like I've apologized for what I've done, and I've learned. I went to treatment to like get better, not just from like the social media thing, but yeah, Katie's just saying things so that doesn't good. Yeah, I think Katie's really hurt, because she's like, I thought you changed after treatment and stuff, like, and I did, like I wasn't the worst person before either, but it's really just because I showed Liv the text. Liv's not choosing KB, like she even told me like afterwards like we couldn't be friends, like, and I like respected it. This is like right after I left back home, which like sucked. But obviously knew we can start dating again, but like if we're not dating we can't just be friends. And but like it really blindsided me that she went to Georgia with her. Yeah, I'm in love with Olivia. I never thought I'd be like one of these TikTokers that goes live and talks about their life and shit, because I don't think it's necessary. Okay, Bobby thing, hopefully not. Like, they're both two insanely awesome people, so like the fact that they have each other is actually cool. Like I can sincerely say that, and like I know why they're both in my lives, because they're amazing people. Bob and Bradley, like, we're good friends. You know, he was over last night, like, hanging out with my friends. Yeah, Liv's in love with me. Which new tattoo is my favorite? I don't know, I kind of like the teeth. Yeah. Yeah, she's your support from family and friends. I get it. And like I'm being totally transparent here. Like before I even saw Liv this weekend, like I was talking to Katie every day since treatment, and like we were telling each other like we had feelings for each other and all this stuff. So like, yeah, but then I like found stuff out, and like the way she acted, blah blah. But also like I think I knew deep down in my heart that I saw myself with Olivia, and like I saw Olivia again, and like we both agreed like we're not marrying anyone else. Like we talked about like marriage, even though like we're 19, like obviously not right now, like I'm 19, but like talking about like how we can't see like children or anything with anyone else. And like I didn't date Jay, but I think that's it. but they aren't gonna stop being friends. Well, now, yeah, but beforehand, Katie was like talking to me how she needs to let Liv go, and that they're already gonna drift away because she's going to New York. But now that the cat's out of the bag, and I told Olivia that we were texting all this stuff, and now Katie doesn't have me in her life, I doubt that's gonna happen. So.